morning, guys, and welcome to today's video. Today is Tuesday, June 23rd, I think. It is the last full day of school that the boys have. They do have a half day tomorrow and Thursday, and then they only go in for an hour on Friday. And so it's my last day before summer break starts to get done some things around the house without them being home. They are going to camp this summer, and it is a full day program, but I wanted to get some stuff done around the house to end off the school year and to get us ready for summer and summer break. So today's video is going to be packed full of me cleaning out the house. I need to do Lily's toys. She has accumulated so much stuff in the baskets in her little playpen. I need to go through those and clean those out. I just need to organize all her toys. There's a bunch of Love Every toys that I want to get put away since she's kind of a little bit too old for them now. So I need to do her toys. I did go ahead and get some clothes in for the kids for the summer, so I wanted to show you guys what I got in. And then to put those away, I do need to go through their drawers. So I need to go through the boys' stuff, put away the few things that I got for them, go through her drawers, get all of her new stuff put away. And then I did also get some stuff in for myself, so I have to hang that stuff up. I also want to go ahead and organize like my bathing suits and my athletic wear, and I got some bins to store that stuff under my bed. So today, tomorrow, probably on Thursday, I will try and get all of this done while the boys are in school. Like I said, they do have a half day tomorrow and Thursday, so I can get some stuff done in the morning before they come home. So that's what today's video is going to be. It's going to be packed full of some end of the school year cleaning and prep for summer. But as you can see, I have little Lily girl up right now. She wants me to play with her. It's almost her lunchtime and her nap time, so I'm probably going to tackle her toys during her nap so that I don't have her picking through them as I go through and clean them out. So I think today's goal is going to be Lily's toys and her playpen, and probably the boys' stuff. I can do theirs. And then tomorrow, like, we'll work our way up in the house. Tomorrow I'll work on Lily's stuff and my stuff, and then if I have to carry anything over until Thursday, I will. So that's going to be today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, but for now I'm going to go ahead and play with her, and I'll check back in when she's down for her nap. Okay, before we jump into today's video, which, as I mentioned, is going to be full of me doing some cleaning to help transition from the school year into the summer. I love to do these kinds of clean outs and declutters when it comes to like seasonal transitions, but also with it being halfway through the year. I cannot believe we are almost done with June. It is almost July, so we are more than halfway done with the entirety of 2026, which is just so insane. I feel like we live in a different kind of time warp after COVID. Time is just going so fast. But I do like to do these kinds of clean outs and declutters to not only clear the space, but also clear my mind. It's a really good time to check in with yourself with it being halfway through the year and see if you're accomplishing any goals you've set for yourself, or if there's any areas of your life that you'd like to work on before the end of the year. And so for today's video, it is sponsored again by none other than BetterHelp. I've been talking about them a lot over the last few months, but it is a company that I really like to talk about because their services, I feel like, are so beneficial. And if you still have no idea who BetterHelp is, they are an online therapy space, and so they make therapy and mental health services a lot more accessible to the everyday person because it brings it into their home and into their lives. It takes out all the extra steps and work necessary to seek mental health services. You're no longer having to not only schedule these appointments, but leave your house and get to these appointments. As someone like me who is a mom of now 3 kids, that is just really difficult to do. Finding a sitter, scheduling it around the boys' now ever-changing schedules, adding a third baby schedule into that, it is just a lot harder to get out of the house and do those kinds of things. So services like BetterHelp, where it brings it into my life and basically into my hands, I can go ahead and either do sessions on my computer, on my phone. BetterHelp has 3 different modes of communication that you can do. You can do like traditional phone calls, you can do a video call face-to-face, or you can just go ahead and message your therapist through the app or online. So there's many different modes that you can communicate with your therapist, like in your day-to-day lives and throughout the day. So it makes it a lot more convenient and easy to receive the therapy treatments. BetterHelp is extremely easy to get signed up with, and as always, whenever I talk about them and just standalone, if you guys go back into any of my other videos, I do have a link with them that if you go ahead and sign up through that link, you get 10% off of your first months of therapy with them. So that is a little perk to me doing these kinds of sponsorships, is that I'm also helping helping you guys out, and you guys can receive that 10% off of your first month. Maybe that's a little incentive for you to go ahead and try BetterHelp. If it's something that you've had your eye on or you've been toying with and you haven't done so yet, you could get 10% off of your first month using the link right here. It will be in the description box down below. I believe it's just betterhelp.com/gemstone, whatever it is, it'll be on the screen here, and it's also in the description box down below to make it super easy for you guys. But once you go ahead and sign up through that link, you just go ahead and fill out a questionnaire about yourself, and they'll match you with one of their thousands of therapists. And as always, if you don't find that that therapist is a good match for you, you can go ahead and switch it so that you can find one that better suits your needs. So it is just an extremely tailored experience. It is a lot more convenient than traditional therapy. And I think with it being halfway through the year, it's a good thing to check in with yourself and see, like, is there any areas of my life that I could be working on? Is therapy something that I can try for the second half of the year, if I haven't done so already, to better like set myself up going into the next year, which is going to be 2027, which is just so crazy. So thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of today's video. That link for you guys will be down in the description box as always. And with that being said, we're going to jump into today's video, which is definitely going to help me not only clear many spaces in my household, Lily's playpen being one, but also clear my mind and get me ready to transition from the school year into the summer. Okay, Lily is down for a nap. I'm going to wind up throwing The Valley on. I have last week's episode that I didn't watch, so I'm going to watch that while I go ahead and do everything in Lily's toy bins and her playpen. So I'm quickly going to show you guys what I'm working with, and we're going to just jump right into it. And I'm going to try and do all of this and then also do the boy stuff during her nap. So everything out here is basically what she plays with on a daily basis. She's still obsessed with these doll houses, so she always plays with those. She has her little piggy box that's kind of accumulated her Elmo characters and all of her different figurines, so she still plays with all of these. And then this rotates between the basement and up here. She'll play with this sometimes, this unicorn, and this grocery wagon. These she plays with a lot still, so I'm going to pull these out, move them over to the side, and then her instruments also I'm going to move over to the side. And then 1, 2, 3 bins need to really get cleaned out. You can see how chaotic they are. These Hess trucks are the boys. I need to put these down in the basement and get it out of her space. She doesn't really play with those, and as you can see, like a Nerf gun, some of the boy stuff just accumulate in here, so I need to clear that out. And then a lot of her Love Every stuff she has kind of outgrown and doesn't really play with, so I do have a box over there that I'm going to put all that in and list that stuff on like my Buy Nothing groups on Facebook to see if anybody wants it. I have saved a lot of our Love Every stuff from the boys for people in the family, so we have so much, so that's why I think I'm going to list this stuff on my Buy Nothing group and just share what we have for Love Every. So I have a lot of different Love Every things from all different age categories in these baskets. So my goal is to make 3 piles. I'm going to make a pile of keep, a pile of donate, and a pile of trash. And then whatever I keep, I'm just going to organize between the 3 bins. Donate will go in that box, and I will list it at some point this week. And then trash will go in the trash. We have so many. Look how many ducks Lily has. She's obsessed. Well, went through a phase of being obsessed with rubber ducks. We have so many rubber ducks. We also have so many Pez dispensers. I know I'm gonna find so many more in here. The boys are obsessed with keeping their Pez dispensers. So we have so many Pez dispensers, so many rubber ducks, and so many bouncy balls. Look at all this. This is probably a third of however many bouncy balls we have in this house. The boys get them from the doctor and the dentist, but we have so many. We have like organized chaos going on around here. So this stuff here, these are like babyish toys, and then a lot of this like VTech stuff she doesn't play with, or like Fisher Price stuff she doesn't play with. So I think I'm going to put a box together for this stuff to donate. This is a Love Every toy that Ben stole the box for, and I have no idea where it is. So unfortunately, all these pieces are a lost cause. She has her little cupcake tea party set we're keeping, these blocks, her rubber ducks, a few random things we're keeping, Pez dispensers I have to give to the boys, her books and her flashcards we're keeping. This is all garbage. This is all the boys' stuff that made its way into her bins. So this I have to find a place for. I have some Love Every stuff in there. So now I need to throw all this out and then like vacuum out these bins and reorganize. It's looking much more organized and there's a lot more space to house her doll houses and her little ice cream truck in here. Moving on to the boys' room, I'm quickly going to show you guys everything that we picked up for this upcoming summer season. They didn't need too much, but they did need a few kind of basics. They needed more shorts. I think I've said this before. The boys are at like an in-between stage with their size. They're just very tall and lanky and skinny. So they've moved on from like a size 5T 60 to a youth small, which a lot of the times caters to like 6 and 7 years. However, the youth small stuff does fit them a little bit big. The 5T 60 stuff is too small and the youth small stuff is always just a little bit big and oversized. So they're at that like weird in between. So we did order all of this stuff in a youth small or a 6 or 7 from Zara. I don't think Zara does like youth sizing. I think it's like aged sizing. So we did a 6 or 7 for them. They're in like the big kids clothes now. So some of the stuff does fit a little bit big on them. I was waiting to do their summer shopping because last year a lot of their stuff from the year prior had still fit. So we did have quite a bit of stuff last year, but now they've grown out of that stuff that was in like a size 5 and they're moving up to a bigger size. So they needed some good shorts. They needed some nicer t-shirts. A lot of their t-shirts from last year that were a little bit big fit this year, and those are going to be like their camp shirts because they're going to get destroyed, worn in. A lot of their stuff last year got like paint on them, dirt on them. So that stuff is going to be like their camp clothes. I try not to send them to camp in clothes that we really like because it does wind up getting destroyed. Like their sneakers from this school year will be their camp shoes, and then they'll get new shoes at the end of the summer for the school year. So I wanted to get them some newer, nicer t-shirts for like when we go out to dinner, when we go out and do things, holidays, vacation, when we go to my mom's house. They just needed some nicer, newer t-shirts, shorts, and then I did get a pair of bathing suits in for them. So we're going to quickly run through this, and then to get this in their drawers, I need to go through and pull out everything that no longer fits them from last year that's still sitting in their drawers. So for their shorts, we got all their shorts from this brand. Paris's mom actually got them some stuff last summer in a youth small. However, they were too big on them, so they didn't get into them last summer. They are a little bit big still, but they do have a drawstring, so we're able to tie them and tighten them. But all of the ones that she picked up for them last year are like funky colors, so I wanted to get them some good basics to go with the t-shirts that I picked up from Zara. So I got their classic mesh short in black, and then I also got it in like an eggshelly cream color, which I actually wound up really liking the color of this. I didn't know if it was going to be a stark white or more of a cream, and it's more of like an off-whitish cream. I really like it, and these are two great basics that we can pair with a lot of different t-shirts. And then I picked up one more pair of their classic mesh shorts. This one does have like a design on it. It has the Overtime logo on it, but it still is a nice basic to match with all of their t-shirts. So they got 3 more pairs of the basic mesh, and then we have 4 pairs from last summer that they'll get into this year. And then I got 1 pair of these ones. I really like these ones. These are more like an athletic short and has like the aerated holes in the back. I really like these. And again, this one has an outward drawstring. These ones have like the internal drawstring where it folds into it. Everything has a drawstring so we can tighten it on their little stomachs. My kids are just so tall and skinny and lanky. They definitely get that from Harris and myself. I was a very tall and lanky child. So those are some shorts for them. As for bathing suits, all of their bathing suits from last year fit, and some of those bathing suits we actually got back when they were like 4 or 5. The brand, I think it is like Blue Chicken or something like that. Their bathing suits run big and they still fit on the boys. So they have 4 of those. They have a blue and green one, and then they have a like a rainbow tie-dye and like a yellow and blue tie-dye. All of their bathing suits from last year fit. A lot of those are going to be their camp bathing suits because they are getting a little bit more worn in, so it's good that they'll probably get even more worn in at camp. But I did get a pair of new bathing suits. Now these ones do look a little small. Their aunt did get them for them. They're in a size 5. I always tell people like size down on like their bottoms and things because they are so skinny. So I'm not really sure if these are going to fit them. I'm going to have to see. I thought these would be really cute on vacation. So I have this one, which is just a blue and white stripe, and then this one is blue and green, which is their twin colors. A lot of their stuff winds up being in like blue or green. So these I need to try on them. If they don't fit them, I'll just pass them along to my sister to save for when my nephew Walker gets a little bit bigger. But since I have bathing suits from when they were literally like 4 or 5 and they're now 6.5 that still fit, I told their aunt to size down, so that's why we got these in a 5. But they got 2 new pairs of bathing suits and then a bunch of t-shirts from Zara. I love Zara's kids clothing. You'll see when I show you guys Lily's clothes. They had so many cute things for girls this year. So she has a bit of a bigger haul from them. The boys basically just needed t-shirts. So I went through and picked out a bunch of different ones in all different styles. And I'm gonna rapid fire really quickly with you guys. I got 2 of these ones that are more of like a knit washed material. I got a purple one and a gray one. And like I said, all of this stuff is in the size 6 to 7 years and they look really good. I do have t-shirts from that Overtime brand that are in a youth small that I shared in a few videos back. Those do fit them more oversized. So they do fit well with those shorts and it gives like a very cohesive oversized look. However, these ones, these 6 to 7 from Zara, these seem to be like a true t-shirt size, not oversized or anything like that. So we have the purple distressed washed ones and we have a gray one. They each got a like a graffitied one. This one's black and it has New York on the front and the back, and then I got a gray one that is all different color graffiti all over it. They each got one of these little tie-dye ones. I thought these would be cute with their bathing suits for when we go down to my mom's house. We have a blue tie-dye one that says every day cool time, I'm pretty sure. And then I got a green tie-dye one. This one says nice place. Zara clothing always has like random words on them. I think it would be cuter without it, but it's all right for kids clothing. So I have a green tie-dye one, and then they each got a basic plain t-shirt. So can't go wrong with a basic black. And then I really like this like khaki neutral color. So we have a basic one of these. So they have a lot of t-shirts to wear that are nicer for when we go out places. All of their t-shirts from last year will be their camp stuff. And I think they're in a really good position for this upcoming summer season. They still have Crocs for camp. We got the new backpacks for camp. I'll show you guys those. My brother actually got them for their birthday. So I think this puts them in a really good position for making it through the entirety of summer and even into fall. All of these t-shirts will fit them then. So to get this stuff in the dresser, I'm quickly going to go through and pick what doesn't fit, set that aside in this bag over here. Whatever is really, really worn in is just gonna get thrown out, and whatever I think is worth keeping is gonna go in this little bag here, and I'll wind up bringing it to storage at some point to save for my nephew. Lighting's not the best in the boys' room, but I wanted to show you guys kind of what we're working with as a before. This dresser drawer here is all long sleeve shirts and t-shirts. A lot of this stuff under here on the back doesn't fit them anymore. A lot of this stuff will become like camp shirts. I really just need to reorganize and make room for the new stuff. And then this one down here is sweatpants, jeans, and shorts. Again, just a complete mess. It needs to get gone through and reorganized to make room for the new stuff. Now the next day, and I have to get Lily dressed for the day. She does have physical therapy here in like an hour, so I wanted to rapid fire show you guys everything that I picked up for her from Zara. I know this lighting is kind of crazy. The sun is coming in my window and reflecting off of the changing pad. Maybe if I move this changing pad, I have like this like shiny changing pad down, but I don't know if that made it worse or better. So please, I'm gonna try and stand back here. Please excuse the light, but I wanted to rapid fire show you everything that I got for her, since I'm going to try and get this put away while I like pick out her outfit for the day and just have this done. And then later on today or tomorrow, the only last thing I'll have to do is put away my stuff, I want to put all of my bathing suits and cover-ups in one of these bins, and like all of my athletic wear I think in another one, to store under my bed since I'm kind of running out of room. I also had to buy more hangers, so I have some shirts I have to hang, so I will do that at some point today. But I want to rapid fire show you guys everything I got for Lily. Like I said, Zara's summer collection, especially for little girls, was so cute this year, and we did already bust into it and wear some outfits. So I'm just going to rapid fire show you guys what I picked up for her. Let me just move this over. So she actually wore this outfit on Father's Day. This is the little terry cloth set. I got a few terry cloth sets. This one is peach with, I think, apples on it. It was so cute, and everything for her I got in a size 2 years, and everything seems to fit really good. She has definitely gotten taller and slimmed out a little bit, so she can get away with some of her like 18-month clothes still, but I wanted this stuff to fit her through the summer and into the fall. And I did get a lot of sets, but also some other pieces that I could mix and match. So we also have this little 2-piece set that comes with the shorts with the brightly colored flowers, and then a t-shirt that has like a little crisscross in the back, if you can see. And then to go with that, as well as all the other sets that I got for her, I got a 3-pack of just plain t-shirts. So I got a pink one, as you can see, the pink could go with that set, a lime green one, it can go with that set, and then a plain white one. So these were just like add-ons that I could mix and match with what she already had in her collection, and then some of the sets that I got this year. I also got this terry cloth set, which she hasn't worn yet, but this one is so cute. It is cream with blue, purple, and hot pink flowers. Again, she could wear like the pink shirt with it, or any other mix and match. It comes with shorts, size 2 as well. This terry cloth set I'm very upset about. Shorts fit great, they are so cute. I think she's actually gonna wear this today with the plain white t-shirt, because this shirt here, the head hole is so small. Can you guys see that? I even tried to stretch it out to get it over her head, but it is so like tight and small. I cannot get this over her head, which is sad because it is so cute and would fit her so good. So I think what I'm going to do is take it to my like dry cleaner and have them cut like right here and put buttons in it. A lot of her old Zara sets from when she was like 1 have shirts. I can't find one right now, but they have shirts with, let's see, this one, like shirts with buttons or snaps on the top to make room for the head. So there's a red one that she's grown out of that has really cute brown buttons. I think I'm going to bring that to the tailor and have them like snip this and then put 2 buttons there so that I can open it up and get her head into it. So I'm gonna look into that this week, but this would be so cute as a set together. Did try and have her wear this the other day, couldn't get it over her head. I think for today though, I'm gonna have her wear just the shorts with a white t-shirt. I have a white t-shirt that I'm going to throw on as well today. And then I got 2 more sets. This really cute one that is pink with cherries. So the shirt has 3 cherries across the top, and then the shorts have 2 cherries in the front. Again, she could wear this with the light pink shirt, the white shirt, a lot of mix and match. This one is super cute. I'm very into the hot pink, bubblegum pink. You guys can see I'm wearing pink and red today. I'm really into pink this year. This one is hot pink with hot pink flowers and stripes. Again, she can wear it with the pink shirt, she can wear it with the white shirt, she can wear it with a pink tank top I have, and then these little shorts to go with it. And then a few standalone pieces. This one you might have seen on my Instagram. I could not pass this up. The color blocking, they had so many different color blocking stripes and colored shirts. So I got this blue one with the pink top, and then just some basics. This white one with a little heart pocket, this white one with little crocheted butterflies. This one is just like a nicer top that she can have to wear if we have any like holidays or birthdays or parties, even into the fall. It's cream with black detailing. And then she does have a pair of shorts from Target, but I wanted to get her a pair, like a skirt. This one with the 2 bows, and it's a skirt. It has the little shorts in the back. So that's everything I picked up for her for this summer. I'm going to try and put that away quick and then get her dressed for PT. And then at some point I need to do my stuff. It is now Thursday. Yes, I am still in my pajamas, but I'm going to take the next 20 minutes to quickly fill up those bins and hang up the shirts that need to get hung up, just so that it's done. I feel like if I wait any longer, I'm just gonna push it off and not do it, and I want to finish out today's video, so I don't care that I'm in my pajamas. I'm gonna quickly try and get done what I need to get done to check everything off my list.